Ladies and gentlemen, pre-release number 5 for Minecraft Java Edition 1.16, the Nether update has been released. This one brings you more bug fixes and a new check for supported GPU drivers. My name is slicedlime, I'm here to guide you through all the changes in this pre-release. Let's start with the fixes for mobs. There was a problem where iron golems could sometimes spawn inside of non-full blocks that has been fixed in this version. Villagers and wandering traders will now properly flee when they encounter a zoglin, and mobs no longer try to walk straight over holes with the lava in them. Small mobs like cats would drown while in a boat, that's fixed in this version. And another fix has been done to Zombified Piglins. They will now properly drop a rare loot again when they die while aggressive but not killed by a player. Gameplay fixes in this version. When you right-clicked a respawn anchor and you held an item in your offhand, then you would use that item. That's fixed in this version. Mobs didn't suffocate inside of soul sand, farmland or grass paths. That is fixed in this version as well. And a couple of fixes have been done to grabbing blocks while holding control and using the pick block function and then placing them back down again. This specifically applies to lecterns, where the book will now properly show up, and jukeboxes with discs inside of them. In a previous pre-release, the swap item with offhand control got renamed. However, that meant that if you had a custom keybind set for that function, that got reset. This problem has now been fixed, so if you upgrade directly to pre-release 5, then your control will upgrade properly. If you milked a cow or a mushroom, or if you got mushroom stew from a mushroom in survival mode with only one item in the stack, then the item would simply vanish without giving you a new item. That is fixed in this version. Multi-block blocks like beds, tall flowers and doors would drop an extra item. That is fixed in this version. And in the previous pre-release you could no longer light a nether portal by using a fire charge on the side of the obsidian, only on the bottom. That is also fixed. If you attacked an entity while sneaking, that would cancel your sneaking for a moment and then desync the client and the server about your player's pose. Visual fixes in this version, a bunch of those have appeared. Thrown items no longer flash right in front of your face for a frame or two, and a bunch of fixes have been done with thrown items or mined items being the wrong illumination level for a moment after appearing in the world. Water now is properly tinted when rendered behind the top side of a class block. In addition to this, there is now a GPU warn list shipped with the game that lists graphics drivers that are known to not support the game properly with fabulous graphics mode enabled. If your GPU driver is on this list, then you will get a warning message when you try to switch to fabulous mode. You can choose to ignore this message, but be aware that this is not a supported mode of the game and you might encounter bugs. User interface changes in this version. The game mode description text had stopped being centered and could extend off the screen in some languages. That is fixed in this version. When shift-clicking a netherite ingot into a smithing table, it will now end up in the appropriate slot. And while typing in the search field for the creative inventory, the swap item with offhand keybind and the number key keybinds for the hotbar will no longer also activate. Finally, the game rules for do mob loot and do tile drops had the same description in the game rules menu. They have now been clarified. Technical changes in this version, and specifically a weird one for resource packs. The warn list for detecting unsupported GPUs is considered an asset and can thus be included in resource packs. I have no idea why you'd like to do that, but if you want to do it, it's there, and it's a JSON file listing expressions to match against unsupported renderers, versions and vendors. In addition to this, a crash fix has been done for a certain type of custom world generation settings causing the game to crash. And those were all the changes in Minecraft 1.16 pre-release 5. Keep in mind that testing versions are less well tested than full releases and can cause corruption in your world or other problems. And any world that you open in this version can never be safely downgraded to a previous version again. So if you try this version, do so on a backup of your world or on a separate test world. If you want to try this out but you don't know how to, then click on the iCard on the video right now or in the video description. That'll take you to a tutorial video about how to get and play the latest Minecraft snapshot or pre-release. And that's all I had for you this time. I hope you found this quick update video useful, and if you did, please help me out in return, leave a like and share it with your friends. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest Minecraft news, then please subscribe to this channel where I make update videos for every new snapshot, pre-release and release of Minecraft. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, select all to get notified when the new videos are out. My name is slicedlime, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.